It's your boy Wize, and welcome to episode number 6 of Papi Jae and Wize.
Yes, this is number 6.
Okay, you're a little bit low. You need to pick up that volume. All right, so yes, episode number 6. Opening It's opening week in football. That's what it is. And yesterday there was a great game. Well, it wasn't really a great game for Rams fans.
It was an interesting game.
Yeah, I thought the Bills made a statement. That's what I thought.
They definitely came back from a couple of mistakes and brushed it off and finished the job. So that says a lot.
Listen, they went into the defending Super Bowl champs home and laid 31-10 butt whipping, man. That's saying more than a lot.
Man, it's saying a lot. It's saying a lot. I mean, yeah, I'm going Buffalo. I'm going New York.
Yeah, I know. Look at you. I see you rocking your Bills hat.
Yeah, Buffalo is the New York team so far that
you can root for.
Yeah, I'm rooting for everybody.
Yeah, it's week 1. The Rams still got a chance to turn it around. It's just the first game.
I need the Jets just not to get beat by more than 7.
You need the Jets not to get beat more by the 7. Pray for that because Joe Flacco is starting. No Zach Wilson this week. So
yeah, that hurts. I got faith.
Listen, I can't talk. I have Daniel Jones starting for the New York Giants this weekend. So we'll see if he can live up to the expectations.
Go New York.
Oh man! So actually, today I'm on location. I'm testing out some new equipment. It's not new equipment. It's just equipment that I've had, and I figured since I was coming to visit mom and big sis that I would try out the equipment.
Yeah, I like the artwork.
Yeah, it's the Black Cowboys. Yeah.
So what's going on? What we got for the people this week?
All right, so we got, of course, respect the game, and I'm not sipping on anything today, so we're not doing that. But we're just probably gonna just freestyle a little bit, talk a little bit football since it is opening week, and yeah, that's about it. Plus, you got to hurry up and get to your poker game.
No, I ain't got to hurry up, but. Yeah, because I got some bets this week. I got some picks this week.
Well, I actually did some picks this morning on Snowman in the morning. And yeah, I actually picked Dallas to win. I don't know why, but
me too. That's crazy. That is crazy, yeah.
I think it's just that I might dislike Tom Brady more than I dislike the Cowboys.
No, but, I don't.
That's a lie because it's not the Cowgirls. I can't. But yeah,
I just got faith in. I'm giving the underdogs a chance, and I think that this year is a year that anybody could shock you, just like the Bills shocked the Rams.
Is it really that much of a shock?
Yes.
We saw what the Bills did. No, we saw what the Bills did with Kansas City in the playoffs last year.
No, I'm talking about
we knew. What? You mean the Cowboys should shock Tampa Bay, but I don't think Tampa Bay is as good as they used to be.
I mean, I don't think so neither, but
Tom Brady's having issues with the wife. She's upset he came back from retirement. His offensive line isn't the best. They've lost the starting center and guard. It's a big thing, man.
The wife is giving him the biggest headache.
Yes, she is. She is. Let's listen. He retires, right? And Giselle's like, okay, good. Now Tom's here to help me with the girls and whatever. And so it doesn't work out that way.
No, I just think that he's trying to fight the hill. He trying to fight the cliff that Max said he was gonna fall over a long time ago. It's over.
Listen, I I don't think I just like I said. I thought Dallas would win. Trying to improve my lighting
I
because I don't
got
want to switch positions. There we go. Ah, much
I
better.
got I got Dallas winning. I got tell the truth, I got a little weird little 3-0. I got the Jets covering the 7. I got the Steelers covering the 6.5. I think that's insane and very disrespectful. Just because that's Mike Tomlin, like just not getting blown up.
But the Bengals did handle them last year at
Yeah,
home.
that was last year.
Okay.
It was a lot of chaos last year. Mike
Oh,
Tomlin got a plan. They give a lot of coaches credit, like, yo, he's going to figure it out. Mike Tomlin has not had a losing season. I don't think he's going to start on opening day.
okay, but losing season and opening game is two different things, man.
I don't
He
think
could lose. He could lose the first game and still not have a losing season.
he's not going to lose the first game. He's coming in with
So you think Pittsburgh is going to take out the Bengals?
they ain't going to lose by 6.5.
That's only a touchdown.
That's all I'm saying. They could win by a field goal. I don't care who wins.
That's only a touchdown.
If the Steelers win, yay. If the Bengals win, I don't believe they're going to win by more than 3. I think that even if the offense is all shady on Pittsburgh, the defense is still going to be a defense. So
Okay.
that's all it takes. Is it just a defense?
All right.
That's why it's called gambling.
I don't listen. The only thing I do is play fantasy football, and all I can say is I had some big games from Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. My defense, I had the Rams defense. I kind of, they still weren't that bad. They had a few turnovers, so they didn't do so bad.
I got
But
one more. I'll give you one more, and then we can skip. This is an even better tip for anybody.
so this is what we're doing now, giving tips.
Yeah. Instead we was freestyling. Yo,
All right.
the over all 4 games. I'm picking the over.
Just so people know, I don't bet games. I don't do the over under. He does, so I let him. That's his little field of expertise, somewhat. Go ahead.
All these is over. So you got New Orleans and Atlanta over 42.5.
So you don't think they're going to cover the 42.5?
Jameis Winston and Mariota, that's all they do is fling rocks.
Mariota really fling rocks?
I mean, or run or scramble.
I don't know.
They ain't scared to fling it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying 42.5, either they're gonna get blown out. All you gotta do is, I don't believe in the defense like the Buffalo game. They didn't cover. They was 52, and there was only 41. That's what the game was at the end. So I got New Orleans and Atlanta over 42.5. Cleveland and Carolina over 41.5. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati over 44, because I think they're going to be some scoring. And Baltimore and New York over 44, because either way,
You think Mitch Trubisky is going to have a really good game like that?
I don't think Mitch Trubisky is going to have a bad game. I mean, he's not.
Oh no! Listen, I'm actually glad Pittsburgh picked Mitch Trubisky to be their starter. I think he had some really good seasons in Chicago. The coaching just sucked, and they didn't put talent around him. So I want Mitch Trubisky to do well. And I think being coached under Tomlin and being under the system, he has some weapons in Pittsburgh. So yeah,
I think
they could cover it because then you got Joe Burrows on the other side. I think they going to put up some points too. So
that's what I'm saying. Even if that's what I say, that's a no. It don't matter who wins. It's just score away. All you doing is hoping that they score. Those are just fun bets. I always pick 2 weird ones. The other one is a risky bet. That's high risk. The Jets.
What's that?
The Jets +7 the Steelers plus 6.5, and the Cowboys plus 2.5.
What? Okay, so why is the Jets +7? Those are just because the Jets aren't even favored. I don't think.
That's why they plus 7. That means Baltimore giving them 7 points.
So what does that mean that Baltimore has to beat them by 7? Because I don't really know these numbers like
Baltimore will have to beat them like by 8.
that. By 8.
Yeah, because 7 will be a tie, and nobody will win.
So what if the Jets win?
Then that they win. They up 7, so it doesn't matter. Whatever points they score is plus 7 for me.
So say the Jets come and they handle Baltimore.
Then that's
They
a win for me.
Win by 10. Say they win by 10.
The plus 7 is Baltimore. The Vegas giving spotting Jets 7 points. So when I'm taking,
so they're gonna lose by 7 or more. That's what they're saying.
They will have to lose by, like they saying that Baltimore is going to beat them easily by 8 and better.
Okay.
And I don't think Baltimore's going to beat them by 8 and better. Even if the offense sucks and don't work together, the defense is all right. The defense could be a headache. So I don't. As long as the defense be a headache.
I just think all Joe Flacco got to do is hand the ball over to Michael Carter and Breece Hall, and then dunk it off to your wideouts and just listen. He just has to manage the game.
Listen,
because I think that defense is good enough to put pressure on Lamar Jackson. I don't see him with that many weapons like he had. He no longer has Hollywood Brown, so it's time for that. What is it? Bateman? That's that's Rashard Bateman. I think that's their other wide receiver.
Listen, I don't care.
And Mark Andrews at tight end.
Yeah, tight end. Yeah. I mean, listen, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. I'm just saying, I believe that the defense is enough that we don't get blown out if we lose. I'm not saying we're gonna lose. I'm just saying if we lose, I don't think we're gonna get blown. I think it's gonna be tighter than people would think.
Okay, not bad.
So those are just like they logical. They ain't like I'm off the wall. It's just it's the first week. It's dangerous to even gamble in the first week.
Yes, and pardon me for any.
And I am not and if you have any gambling problems, there's a 1-800.
There's 1-800-GAMBLER. You can call 1-800-GAMBLER, and if you out there needing help, I think the next time I do a show, we'll have a little thing.
Little hotline.
Yeah, we'll definitely put that up there.
Don't spend the money you can't afford.
Yes. Do not
spend the money you can't.
Do not go spend your rent money listening to his bets.
Don't listen to my bets.
Yeah, definitely. We are putting out this.
I was just sharing my logic with you, and just informing people how I look at football.
So this is just his opinion. So anyone who takes his advice and picks those games, we are not liable for this because we are telling you he's not a professional and this is just his picks.
DM me if you pick these. That's all. Just let me know the results. We'll share it together because I'll be upset too, or I'll be happy. That's
one of the two. But see, at least he's putting up his money as well, so y'all shouldn't feel as bad if y'all do follow his tips.
That's why this is not I'm just sharing the games I'm picking. I'm not telling nobody to pick the games I'm picking.
This is true.
I'm just saying plus 1,200 for the over pick, and then plus 4,000 if the Jets, the Steelers, and the Cowboys can pull it off.
He said the Jets, the Steelers, and the Cowboys can pull it off.
Yeah, right. I mean with the points. I'm taking all of them with the points. So the Cowboys got 2.5. I
think you know why I chose the Cowboys. One name I'm gonna say, Michael Peters. Yes, yes.
He could be a pain in Brady's butt.
Listen, that's Mike is that's the plan. Unleash Mike on his ass. That's how you get to Brady's pressure up the middle. And if you don't have a center and a guard, your best center and your best guard at that, why not unleash one of the best linebackers in the league on him?
Everybody that's playing defense is trying to hit Brady because that's gonna be like in history. You're gonna be part of history because the Brady's gonna tell that story. Like that's part of history. So everybody's trying to be a part of Brady's documentaries and all
That's
that.
it. He just let's let Micah Parsons go and get him. That's it.
That's why I said that's not a bad bet because you're betting on defense more than you are offense. You're betting on a defense to disrupt their offense, and that's all. And then everything else is on your team. And your team is then you know.
All right, because as much as Mike McCarthy says he likes to run the ball, he doesn't. He likes to fling the rock. But for Dallas to be successful, Ezekiel Elliott, and Pollard have to run the rock.
Listen, they better do something because Jerry ain't playing. This not this year. Yeah, McCarthy would be out of here like week 8. Week 8 if this ain't going right. If this ain't going right. He's getting fired.
Listen, Sean Payton. Listen, I already said McCarthy is a lame duck coach. If Dallas falters first game in the playoffs, Mike McCarthy will not be back, and Sean Payton will be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, but we can't end this without now we committed. So now you got to give me your Super Bowl team. Like who's going to be off? Who's facing off in the Super Bowl?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen any of the other team play. I only seen
one. This is how we do it. We media now. You don't get to wait and see. You pick them.
How do I pick my Super Bowl team now?
Because everybody's picking theirs now.
But it's just
you gotta just say out of your NFC and your
AFC team. The AFC is going to be Buffalo.
All right.
I've already thought it was going to be Buffalo once they added Von Miller. Like that was a big pickup for them, and he showed why yesterday.
All right. And your NFC.
The NFC's up for grabs for me.
You got to pick one.
It's up for grabs, man. You can go with the defending champs, but there's some hungry teams out there. I don't know, man. It's kind of difficult because the
AFC got the most difficult lineup, and if you pick the Bills already, then the NFC is just,
you know why? Because I've seen. Listen, because I believe in Josh Allen. That's why Josh Allen is to me the best quarterback in the NFL right now.
Okay, now in the NFC, you got to pick one. You already got your one that you play. You got to pick somebody that's going to face off with them.
How about let's save that for next week. This week we pick our AFC winners, and next week we pick our NFC winners. I don't know.
Nah, man, you don't get to do that. I got mine already. I got a sleeper too. I'm picking a sleeper in the NFC. I got my sleeper team in the NFC.
So you pick your team. Who did you pick for the AFC?
AFC is the Bills.
Oh, okay.
I'm rocking a hat. I'm not. Jets and Giants can hold off for a minute. I gave them a lot of attention. This year, it's the Bills, and I'm taking New Orleans.
How I knew you was going to say the Saints. How I knew you. You really think Jameis Winston is going to step up like that?
Dude, it's nice over there, son, for a quarterback. That's a quarterback.
But there's no Sean Payton. There's no Sean Payton. First of all,
you was under him already. It's time to grow up. Some people wish they could be around him for a year, like just to suck up that energy. So, if either this is it right here. This is you, or you might as well retire. Start being an analyst. So for me, I think with that running team, with the offense they got, with the defense they got, and with Jameis Winston, which is still a dual threat if he's on his game, we already know he could throw 5,000 yards. Now, if he could do it with less interceptions, Saints is vicious. Saints will run through some things.
You know what? I think this episode is just going to be an NFL special, opening season special. We're going off. We're just going to go off the wig and just
Yeah, it was
This is
not really crazy
the
in the news.
this is the pop. Yeah, his name. This is
Not
the
really
Papi
crazy.
Jae and Wize NFL opening season special, and that's what we're gonna focus on. Is talking about some football.
Yeah, I got the Saints. I got the Saints. I got the Saints and the Bills.
Saints and the Bills. Let's see. You know what? I think it's gonna be the Bills. Oh man. I think the 49ers are finally gonna break through.
Everybody keeps saying that's like the fourth person I've seen, even analysts shockingly say the 49ers.
And listen, and and Brian is gonna love it because he's a 49ers fan. Brian Snow, big shout out to my man Brian Snow. Big shout out to my homie Cole Johnson also from Snowman in the morning with Cole Johnson. Check them out as well on the BS3 network. We're on the BS3 network as well. This show will be airing tonight, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, that's our time every Friday night. And so he's a 49ers fan. And
I mean, that's a good
like I said,
sleeper.
the NFC is up for grabs, man. Whoever, if Trey Lance is the real deal, you have Debo, you have Kittle, which I don't think Kittle's going to be back for the opening game.
He's what you call it?
It's
He's
questionable.
yeah.
It's questionable. All right, and so yeah, the 49ers, they have the tools, they have that defense, they have a real good defense. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know, but yeah, I got the Bills going all the way.
All right, so you know what we can do? We can go. Who do you think we're gonna go division by division? Who's gonna win the division?
Hold on, let me pull up the division. I gotta pull it up.
I can tell you the divisions.
Yeah. So go ahead, hit me.
I'm sorry. Let's start off with your division, the AFC East.
You see the hat I got on, right?
We already know who you're picking. It's the
Yeah,
Buffalo Bills.
yeah. I don't see nobody. I don't see.
That's both our picks to go to the Super Bowl. I think it'll probably be both our picks to win the Super Bowl.
I'll
And
do even better. I think it's gonna be Bills 1, Miami 2, Jets 3, Patriots 4.
you actually think Miami's better than the Patriots? Why? Tyreek Hill?
I just think they're gonna do better. I don't got no time for all. From everything that I've from me and what I've gathered and paid attention to throughout preseason and training camp. I just think that I do believe that if you don't have a consistent coach calling the plays, you're doing damage to both the quarterback and the team. You're gonna be
Okay.
freestyling everything. You got a defensive guy calling plays, offensive plays. Like I don't know, it might work. I don't see him being the one that's gonna just start calling illmatic
He's
plays.
coming. He's coming from San Francisco, so he's coming from a good learning tree, which is the Shanahan learning tree.
I mean, none of these trees. I don't know. Some of these trees is just trees. That's
No, because
it.
you no, because you look at some of the coaching. Like if you look at people who learned over Bill Parcells, learned under Mike Holmgren. And you can see and follow the trail and see that the coaches that come under them are look. Bill Belichick is under Bill Parcells. You have
I get all that. All I'm saying is, I think that it's gonna be some bumps. It's gonna be some bumps, and this is not the year that you could have bumps because everybody's got. There's too many teams with potential for you to have bumps
listen
this
the
year.
and it's crazy because the AFC is the most loaded division, but I feel Buffalo is just
That division, the AFC East is just Buffaloes.
no. I mean just the AFC in general. All right,
Yeah,
so we're gonna go with the AFC North. That's Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Baltimore.
That's a nice one. That's vicious. That's Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland. I gotta give it to Cincinnati. Yeah, I gotta give it
with Cincinnati on that
one.
They're
the winners there. I can see the rest of them got a lot of learning. Like there's gonna be some bumps.
All right. So when we come back, we're gonna take a quick break because I need to get some water. But when we come back, we're gonna talk the NFC South and the NFC West. But we'll be right back.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
Steph Curry, Tim Anderson, Jordan Alvarez, and it's caught. Debo Samuel with the catch.
Michael Jordan can sense.
The Fro just got the king.
BS3 Network.
The hottest of hot takes. The coldest of cold hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
All right, and we're back. All right, this is the Papi Jae and Wize El Jefe NFL special. We decided to make it an NFL special because we really didn't find anything
worthy.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace to the Queen of England. That's about it. But yeah, nothing really crazy to at least to us that really didn't resonate with us anyway. So we decided to talk about something we love talking about, football. So the AFC South, that is Indy, Texans, Jacksonville, Tennessee. I'm sure. Who?
Indy.
Going with Indy? You're not even going to give respect to King Henry and the Titans? You're not even going to consider them?
I don't know who called him King Henry, but for this season right here, I'm going with Indy. I think that I think Matt Ryan is
better than Carson Wentz? Better than Carson Wentz?
No, better than Tannehill.
He's an upgrade over Carson Wentz also.
And then he got a good running back and some players.
Who I think is the best running back in the league, Mr. Jonathan Taylor. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going with Indy.
Indy, huh? Listen. Tannehill, all he has to do is hand the ball over to King Henry. And I think they have a pretty good defense. I gotta see. I'm still like Matty Ice. Maybe, maybe. But I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
That's not a bad choice. That's safe.
All right. So the AFC West. You know who you have? KC, Denver, Chargers, Raiders.
I've been struggling with this one. Common sense say to go with Kansas City.
Common sense says.
Yeah, that's. I mean, Kansas City, you gotta beat them.
But yeah, you gotta listen, to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ.
But there is a but.
Well, listen,
I am going with
the Chargers are.
That's what I'm going with.
Are lethal.
No, that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
That's my. These are all my picks outside of.
All right, so I'm actually leaning your way. I'm going with you. I feel the Chargers have the better have more talent. They definitely have the defense. They have a front line, and the addition of Khalil Mack has made them a much better defense. And I think Justin Herbert is the truth. I think he is one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and he's got a chip on his shoulder being selected after so many other quarterbacks. Yeah, I think Justin Herbert is the truth.
Yeah, that's my picks for the AFC.
Okay. All right, now let's go with my division, the NFC East. This is gonna hurt. this is gonna hurt.
I got a sleeper for this one too.
It hurt me to say it on Snowman in the morning. It really did. It hurt me to my soul. But I have to go with the Dallas Cowboys. And the only reason I got to go with the Dallas Cowboys is, you know what? No. Yes, all right. I would love to go with my Giants. I really do. I would, if Saquon could come back healthy, and Daniel Jones, who I refuse to call Danny Dimes because he has not earned that name. If he can play best he can, I think we have a great defense. If that offense line can hold up, we can win the NFC East. We can. But it's a lot of question marks. So I have to go with Dallas because I still don't trust Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's shown me that he can pass the rock. He can run the rock, but can he really be that pocket passing quarterback? But they do have a nasty defense in Philly.
Here go my sleeper for your division.
I already know what you're going to say. Go.
I'm going to say that I'm going with the Commanders.
How I knew? I knew you was going to go with Washington. Do you have that much faith in Carson Wentz?
I'm just a gambler, yeah.
You're a bad bad gambler.
No, because I'm not betting on it.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So if I gotta pick a team. I'm not picking Dallas. I do believe what can go wrong will go wrong with Dallas.
But this is just talking about winning the division. We're not talking about winning the playoff.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that division is so open for grabs, and Carson Wentz know that. And this is just him and Jameis Winston and Cup and Matt Ryan. They got something like this is it. This they last hoorah. So I think they're gonna come at it, and they're gonna come hard. And I believe that they could win that division. I'm not saying that they gotta win it. I do believe that with that division being so open for grabs for anybody, all four teams, the Commanders is the ones that I'm leaning towards. I don't believe in Jalen Hurts. I definitely don't believe in Danny Dimes. And I don't even know who the other team is.
There's no other team. There's only 4 teams.
All right, Jalen Hurts, Danny Dimes,
Dak Prescott.
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You gonna disrespect Dak like that?
Yeah, I'm going to disrespect him.
All right. I think you're going against Dallas because of your mom, personally.
Nah. Y'all just went to our house too. You got Dallas jerseys everywhere.
I think this is personal. I think you're going against Dallas because of your mom, but that's okay. That's okay. Because I be busting Deborah's chops all the time. Anytime I get a chance about Dallas.
Listen, dude, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Man.
Okay, all right. I'm just.
Wentz
Okay.
He's the better quarterback if he get out of his head. He's better.
A better quarterback than what?
Than who? He just had a mental. You know, these guys is weak these days mentally. A lot of these young guys, all these athletes is very sensitive and weak. So when they something go wrong, they take it personal, and then they can't play again like Ben Simmons. So I'm trying to tell you that. I think that
I gotta because it's funny, all right? Because now that you mentioned Ben Simmons on Snowman in the Morning, we have this. We have this. Have you seen, like, you know, when a child is missing?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this man? He has not been on a basketball court since the last, whatever the date it was. They have it and all that. I think I'm gonna have that because, yeah, you just mentioned Ben Simmons.
I just gotta say, like, he's an example of, like, even like everybody, like Carson Wentz is something mental. It's not.
So what you're saying that all this participation awards, all this not yelling at your kids or ground or whatever, this is making them weak.
I ain't gonna go like that. I mean, you don't gotta yell at your kid. I don't know. You ain't gotta yell at your kid, but if your kid talk back to you and you just keep laughing and think it's cute, then I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what's tough? What's tough if you don't know tough because nobody ever yells at you? Like, what do you prepare? How you prepare your children for the world that's so cruel when you don't even?
Okay, so like I understand why some of us, during our lifetime, the experiences that we went through in our lives, why we would have mental health issues or why we would need therapy and all that, right? But like some of these kids, it's just,
dude. I believe everybody has mental health issues. So when I talk about people, it's not excluding, and nobody could throw at me mental health.
I guess everybody's life experience is different.
Everybody has it. And so the doctor could say these people are legally mental health and everybody else isn't. And when you look at it in that aspect, it's just a little sensitive, like people are a little like critique. You can't play NBA and then don't want nobody talking about you. You can't be on.
Can't critique. Yeah, that to me is the issue. It's like how you gonna be? How can you get upset when your coach says you need to take more shots or you need to practice in the off season? Listen, dude, take critique. Like, this is the only way you're gonna get better.
That's why, and that is soft. That everybody runs to something when somebody is telling them to do their job right or how to do their job better. Like, nobody wants to be critiqued because everybody knows. So, yeah, I think the Commanders is going to run away with your division.
I don't think they're going to run away with anything, but okay. All right. So here we go with the NFC North, which is Green Bay, Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota. Am I missing anyone else? No, right?
Minnesota.
I did say Minnesota.
That's what I'm going for.
Well, that's what you're going for, Minnesota. Damn. You really think Kirk Cousins has got the answers?
Why you keep saying these quarterback names, yo?
Because I'm not sure if you really know who the quarterbacks for some of these teams are with some of your damn picks. That's why. Like, I don't know your answer. Like you be pointing out to me, we're media, like we're analysts and all this now, and logically,
what is logic?
you would go with the proven commodity, which would be Green Bay.
Proven to
But
do what?
that they can win the division.
I'm tired of them winning.
So just because you're tired of them winning, now see this is where you mess up. Because now being an analyst, you have to be biased.
No,
and that's not being biased. We already seen that with the Dallas situation.
No, the Dallas.
Now you coming with the biased, now you coming with the Green Bay.
Look, I believe what I'm telling people.
All right,
believe what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. My apologies for questioning your beliefs.
I believe that Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings is a more complete team than Aaron Rodgers and whoever else is on the team.
Okay, I get that. I understand that.
So this is not me, not like I'm saying it's funny.
I don't listen. I've learned not to bet against Aaron Rodgers in the regular season.
Yeah,
playoffs is something different. Playoffs is something different. And playoffs do not give me Aaron Rodgers. Regular season, yeah. Playoffs, no. So to win the division, because I don't know. Even though Kirk Cousins does have the weapons, he has Dalvin Cook, he has Adam Thielen, he has Jefferson, he has the weapons.
What Rodgers got? Who he got?
Aaron Rodgers has
nobody.
Jones. That's it.
And Lazard is
Aaron Jones.
And Lazard just got hurt.
And Lazard, yes, he just got hurt as well.
Man, listen, wipe it. Listen.
And the defense is always suspect.
Listen, just remember I got my pick.
All right, so you pick Minnesota. I might even float. You might have converted me to go Minnesota. You might have converted me to go to Minnesota. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Minnesota picking that division.
I told you I believe this year is gonna be an interesting year. It's gonna be a wild.
All right, so let's go with the NFC West. Let's go with the NFC West. I'm going with the defending champs.
You gotta give me the.
Oh no, I can't go with the defending champs because I picked San Francisco to the Super Bowl. But San Francisco could. Listen, no. Listen to this.
They can go to the Super Bowl.
They can go without winning the division.
Yes. Wow.
So I say the Rams will win the division, but I still think the 49ers can win the Super Bowl. Could make it not win the Super Bowl, make it to the Super Bowl because when it comes to playoff time, they have the offense that you need for the playoff. But if Elijah Mitchell can stay healthy, because you don't want to run Deebo Samuels to the ground, and if Trey Lance can show that he is ready to take it to the next level, because at least Garoppolo takes you to the playoffs.
Well, Garoppolo is in the backup, so yeah, he just.
That's what I'm saying. Is having Garoppolo in the background gonna mess up with his mental?
That's what I'm talking about. Soft, man. You don't do your job, there's somebody else waiting to do it. Doesn't matter that it's Jimmy.
All right.
They putting too much emphasis on it being Jimmy. The next man behind you, if you messed up, they would have been forced to put him in.
Okay, so now let's go with the.
Wait, I didn't even pick, man. You only gave me two teams.
Really gonna pick? Okay, the other two teams is Seattle.
And who? Atlanta?
No, man. The West?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Seattle, San Fran, the Rams. Who am I missing? Who the hell am I missing?
All right, I got the
Rams. Arizona.
I got
Arizona.
I got the
Arizona.
Rams. Yeah, I got the Rams.
All right, so you got the Rams. Look at that. So, all right, so let's go to the NFC South, which is Tampa Bay, Carolina, New Orleans. Who else is in the South? Atlanta.
And
you already picked New Orleans to win, to go to the Super Bowl, not to win the Super Bowl, to go to the Super Bowl
and win the division.
They're going to win the division as well.
This is not no wild card by accident.
You think they're going to win the division? They're going to take the division.
Win it.
All right.
The division.
I'm actually tempted. I'm going with you.
I got more faith in them winning the division than I do in the Vikings.
Yeah, you just said a lot too about the Vikings.
But that's what I'm saying. I believe in the black and gold. I think the black and gold is they're gonna rise.
You know what? I'm gonna rock with you because I can't go with Tom Brady in the Bucks.
I can't go with Tom.
Nah, I can't do it. Can't do it.
That's bias, yo. See, you talking about me? That was bias.
No, it's not because it's just I just don't think. Listen, I just think he's going through too many stuff in his life. I'm saying, just like I said before, Giselle is not happy. I'm saying he's got to mess up. You talking about mental, like you got wifey upset because your ass didn't retire.
I think Tom is tougher than that, man. He could block that mental shit out.
All right, yeah.
He on his TB12 thing, man. He might be tired of Giselle.
He might be. He might be.
Like, yo, listen, I'm about to be like 300.
You gotta move on. You know what? I gotta move on.
Yeah, he about to be like 300 and something million up once he go to broadcasting.
Okay. All right.
He probably like, listen, happy. I can't keep you happy, baby. I'm gonna keep playing football.
All right. Actually, we're gonna take a quick break, and the last part of this show, we can actually pick our offensive players, defensive players, and MVPs.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right? Be right back.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, Wize.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations. Discouragement, sorrow, distance. Your arguments cause damage to your family. The hurt leads to divorce. You feel like there is nowhere else to turn. But there is hope for you. That's where we come into play. There is an overcomer that lives inside of you. One ready to take on the world as you leap for joy, living in victory. You'll grow to love yourself and others. There's life after divorce, and you can claim it today. Get Over Divorce, where your new story begins here every Thursday on YouTube and Spreaker.
All right, welcome back. It's Papi Jae and Wize here on the BS3 network on the Roku channel. You can also check out the BS3 YouTube channel, and you can check us out Monday. We have the episodes Mondays on Real Wise TV as well. All right, so we're gonna round this up by picking our offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year for both divisions. I think that's just how I do it, and then the MVP.
My offensive player is Josh Allen.
Good one.
My defensive player is Von Miller.
So Buffalo's gonna go clean sweep in the AFC.
And then what was the other one?
I think the NFC also has their offensive player of the year. I think. Let me just verify that. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think
I'm almost positive. Almost positive.
Nah, there ain't no second place. Defense and a player of the year is MVP. They don't got no second runner up. We ain't doing runner ups. Josh Allen, Von Miller.
It does. It is. There is an NFC player of the year, I think.
Never.
Yeah.
All right, then my NFC player of the year is gonna be. Oh man, I'm gonna have to give it to Jameis Winston.
Seriously?
Yeah, if the New Orleans is gonna make it to the chip, he gotta be the player of the year.
Oh well, no, I'm sorry. It is just one for each one. Yes. So your offensive player is going to be Josh Allen. Never mind.
Right. Thank you. I knew there was only one. Don't make me think.
All right.
Cool. Because I couldn't think of no defensive player from their team that I think is going to be like.
So you think? All right. So and who's your MVP?
My MVP is going to be Von Miller.
The MVP is going to be Von Miller.
If Bills win, Von Miller will get MVP. He will have to.
Okay. All right. I am going to go with Josh Allen as the offensive player of the year. And matter of fact, no, I'm sorry. I'll take that back. No. I'm going with Jonathan Taylor as the offensive player of the year.
That's good.
Defensive player of the year. I got to give it to this young man. I'm going with Micah Parsons.
Okay, nice. That's not bad.
And my MVP showed yesterday why I think he will be MVP is one Josh Allen.
All right, that's not bad. That ain't bad. I can't argue that. I could see the Taylor running away with it like he almost did last year, where he should have. And Micah, I don't know, man.
Listen, that's
I mean, he could.
That's how I'm rolling. It hurts, but I gotta respect game. I respect the game, man. I watch the game. I see he's a beast.
You respect the game, then
what?
Aaron Donald's still Aaron Donald.
Okay, but
okay.
Aaron Donald's old. Also, that Aaron Donald is also kind of old in there. He's getting old up there. I think this young man got some potential, bro.
That's an insult to Aaron Donald.
Listen, it's not an insult to Aaron Donald.
Old.
He is. In football years.
Listen, man.
In football years, he is.
In human years, that is a young stud, man. What are you talking about?
But we're not talking human years. We're talking football years.
Well, that's like saying Brady shouldn't be doing what Brady doing.
Brady's just an anomaly.
And so is Aaron Donald.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You think Aaron Donald's going to be playing into his 40s?
I think Aaron Donald is the next thing to
So how you gonna pick Von Miller as defensive player of the year, right? And now you're making a case for Aaron Donald.
I said if the Bills was going to win.
That's not my question. That is not my question.
I'm making a case for over Micah.
But why are you making a case over my pick?
I know. That's what sports.
Say why you make? I didn't go. I was like, I paid. I said, all right, Von Miller. I like that. I like that pick. That's your dude. That's who you pick.
Look at me crazy for picking The Commanders.
I did look at you crazy for the Commanders. Who wouldn't look at you crazy for the Commanders?
All right,
Carson Wentz. You can't now.
saying,
You're comparing Aaron Donald to Carson. Get out of here now.
Yeah, listen, Micah. I'm saying before I pick Micah, or think that they will even do it, because I would have to believe that they even get somewhere. I just don't see it.
All right, man. All right, fine. That was your picks. But this is we're coming up to the end of the show. So this was the Papi Jae and Wize El Jefe NFL special show because we didn't this was last week. We've been busy this week. We have had a lot of stuff going on, and we really didn't get to sit down and talk about the show. But we get to speak about something we love to talk about, which is football. So we had a great time talking about it. So
yep, now it's time to go place my bets.
Yeah, and he's gonna go play poker. I'm gonna go home, get ready, relax. I gotta work in the morning, but thanks for everybody who's tuning in on the BS3 network, or if you're catching us on Real Wise TV, we greatly appreciate the support. Check out the Real Wise Productions website as well as our Facebook group. I gotta actually make a banner for that so I can have that scrolling across the bottom. Listen, this is actually a kind of a test as well, because I was hit with an idea with going to local businesses and doing my live shows from local businesses. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go sit down and have a show at a friend's restaurant that's called Wings and a Prayer here in Mount Pocono. And yes, and so I'm gonna go around a couple of businesses and see if I can sit down and do a live podcast from their establishment. I think the next one will be from the shop. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, the first one is going to be at my friend's restaurant, Wings and a Prayer, up on Mount Pocono. I got to get the direction, the address, and everything for anybody who's up here in the Pocono Mountains. They got some great wings. Check it out. And yeah, that's it. I'm done for today.
That's what's up.
All right. So thanks everybody again tuning in. I greatly appreciate y'all. I am WIZE.
And I am Papi Jae.
And as always, we appreciate everybody's support, love, everything. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So, peace out.
Peace.